Ukraine's position on a critical minerals deal with the US has raised eyebrows globally. Despite earlier reports suggesting a breakdown, Ukraine's Minister for European Affairs, Olha Stefanishina, confirmed that the deal is still on the table. This statement, however, could have profound implications for Ukraine's international relations with the US.
First of all, we're not in a process of negotiating a deal. There is a lot of processes happening around while the American administration has been formed. Second, Ukraine has not rejected the deal on critical minerals. The agreement is being under discussion, and we expect that it will be signed.
Ukraine's ongoing engagement with the US over this deal signals a strategic pivot at a time when European leaders remain cautious. However, Ukraine's relations with Europe are far from stable, with the bloc hesitant about committing to peacekeeping roles. With Washington holding more leverage in these talks, the US could play a decisive role in shaping Ukraine's future, leaving Europe as a more reluctant participant.
Well, first and foremost, President Zelensky had a long phone call with President Macron after the urgent meeting of the leaders yesterday. So they have discussed all the range of issues on the table. I'm happy to confirm that it is an active discussion within European Union on European troops on the ground, on guaranteeing the security for Ukraine, and we are closely following the developments at the U.S. side, but I'm sure that European Union, while being hesitant on many issues, still will be strong enough to help Ukraine prevail.
This European hesitation underscores the divide. Europe's support is conditional, while Ukraine's dependence on US backing appears steadfast. As European powers struggle to unify on peacekeeping forces, Ukraine's shift towards Washington could accelerate.
Ukraine is not participating in the upcoming negotiations. Ukraine knew nothing about it. Ukraine regards any negotiations on Ukraine without Ukraine as negotiations with no result, and we cannot acknowledge anything, any arrangements about us that were made without us, and we will not recognize such agreements.
Zelensky's blunt rejection of talks without Ukraine raises a critical question. What role will Europe play in shaping Ukraine's future if the US takes the lead? The fallout from this diplomatic exclusion could redefine the balance of power, leaving Ukraine caught between two global giants.
The question is not about what Ukraine can give, but what Ukraine can receive. It is very important for us. We are very interested indeed in signing an agreement with the United States of America. I said this already to our American partners, that we have offers from Europe. But all Europeans know that the United States is our biggest strategic partner.
Zelensky's clear preference for US support marks a significant shift in Ukraine's alliances, potentially diminishing Europe's influence. As Europe remains cautious, the US may emerge as Ukraine's primary ally in future negotiations, leaving European powers struggling to keep up. This delicate diplomatic situation leaves Ukraine facing a harsh reality. With Europe hesitant and Washington in charge, it remains uncertain whether the EU can retain its role as a stabilizing force. Ukraine's search for security could ultimately depend on an agreement with the US, and Europe might find itself sidelined.